Hey guys, thanks for tuning in for Mass Effect Andromeda Let's Play Part 6. Yeah, we're on Part 6. As always, if you like the video, like and subscribe. Let's get started. Just because I like to go. Let's do it, boys and girls. Alright, let's go. Oh, you use Phoebe and Drac? I don't know, like I feel like you're two human characters. They've been on the I've taken them already on these missions, so I've already taken them on a few, so not as like psyched about them. Haven't got a chance to really play. We'll take Phoebe and Drac, but generally that's how I do. I know Mass Effect, it was always Garrus usually with me. Mass Effect 2, I think I ran Garrus and Miranda most of the game. Mass Effect 3, it was a little bit. Mass Effect 3, it kind of varied, but Garrus and Miranda I usually ran a lot because Miranda had warp and overload, and Garrus had overload. And like I said, I played Insanity, so you needed those. Then and Miranda and Garrus both seem to be able to keep themselves alive decently, barely decently. All right, so. Ooh. I guess when you ask what the combat, whatever that mod was, that's my jump now. So, it's pretty ridiculous. Actually, you could skip some puzzles and stuff just by being able to just make the jump. Let me see. So, we're on that mission. We're here. Oh, these are memory triggers. Okay. Okay, so I'm here. What's this? Like journal. The beginning. Find a way through the cat. What cat? Guess I just need to drive around. Is that what it's telling me? I might as well search for Sam's memory core stuff while I drive around, though. Pretty sure I can just go straight up this.
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder.
Ah! Alright, fine.
Radiation levels within acceptable limits.
The hell do I get out of this pit? There we go.
Detecting above normal.
Okay. I need to go behind.
Radiation levels.
Yeah, I should have went the other way up. How's it going, TriStars? Drive around, find the highest concentrated resource, and press R. R.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Huh. Okay. Are these supposed to be roads? I don't even know. I'm all over the place.
Strange how bleeding for a place makes it feel worthwhile.
Our people came a long way.
Ah,
Nothing
got it.
here will stop them.
Had my nose down in Remnant for so long, I never noticed the colors.
Yeehaw.
We've got targets!
Yeah, erosion
Got 'em all.
and whatever. Let's find some tech.
Water and weather. Nothing tougher in the long run.
Okay, it just says waypoint. Okay. So I don't know what that was about.
Approaching Site 2. Resilience.
It
Oh,
was sold as the one we get right, but it didn't have time to get worn down. Got wiped out by Ket.
We'll deal with the cat, one thing at a time.
Ugh, that body. What happened?
A scan might help us figure that out. Not shot. He was just pummeled to death. Did the cat do this? We haven't seen... Nexus not send a retrieval team for the bodies?
We knew some were lost, Ryder. We weren't told they were left.
Wonder how many are out then. Too many? Lexi, update Nexus records on West, Porter M, and get a recovery shuttle out here.
Good idea. If he's got family, they deserve closure.
With Padromo settled, at least his death meant something.
okay. Oh, can't go on the door still. Alright. Door? No.
Override works, but... Sam, the door was sealed from the outside.
Yes, Pathfinder. It appears lockdown was manual before the power restrictions.
That wouldn't keep any.
Lexi, I've got another one.
Standing by, waiting for your scan.
Ah, this door.
Pathfinder, I have enough sensory data to reconstruct an image of the past.
Transfer request denied. Okay, just checking in. Okay.
Radiation levels increasing. Radiation levels within acceptable limits.
Whoa.
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
Remember the Nomad's jump jets. They'll get you over most obstacles. If you need more juice, the boosters can accelerate you out of trouble.
So much violence.
Sam, another memory trigger?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
We gotta hit that jump though, right?
Radiation levels normal. Life support is stable. Detecting above normal radiation levels.
I've seen it. Enough wastelands. Where's the celebration for managing to live here?
Eos will have holidays once we figure out the seasons.
New worlds need to mark wars, battles, you know, once you're sure they're over. I am invincible.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Ascent is go.
Wait. I thought I was fucking extracting the mineral.
Corda's looking for you.
God damn it. T for extract. Okay. In the mining interface. God, come on. Come on.
Descent is green.
Gotta be kidding me. Yeah, now please allow me to find the damn Nomad again and start over. I will say one thing I didn't give the I didn't actually give a lot of credit to last time, though, was the skin. The skin is pretty cool. Chunk of strong, baby. Alright. I'm not too upset because I think I think I could go around this direction. I think is going to be the best way to get up to here, because I think I want to go around and then up. So let's do that. And I know I am doing the main purpose missions meeting thing, but it's just like, honestly, it's going to be hard to. I swear I hate this thing. How am I face? Okay, so I'm facing right already. So it's going to be hard to like navigate without the map, so I figure if I want to explore, I might as well be exploring for a purpose. So trying to do the memory shards, but I will do like a main a main mission at some point soon. I know it can kind of get boring watching side quests, so. Get boring playing side quests too. Oh shit, get out of there.
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
Oh,
Radiation within safe levels.
what was that? That was rough there. Alright, let's see. And I'm headed this way. Okay, so I just need to hug this hill all the way around. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay. Hug it to the right.
Look at that view.
Too many cats to shoot to go sightseeing. But that is a view.
Make sure I am going in the right direction, and it does look like I am. Cool. Alright. Boost up this hill then.
Life support levels critical. Please seek safety.
Oh, really? What the hell?
Life support is failing.
Okay.
More weird tech being weird.
Can't interface with it. Guess we'll never know.
Always wondered if this was related to the monoliths.
I don't know where to go. Guess I'm taking damage, but I guess the thing's taking damage. The Nomad is. I'm gonna keep going. Keep pushing it. Oh, I guess. Okay, I guess you can't get out of the... Okay, alright. Alright. I get it. Because clearly I'm not supposed to be here yet. That's what's... That's clear, right?
The shit top, because it is.
Guess you run out of names eventually.
Whatever this is, looks like it's protected, so we're going here. Oh, that's in a shield. Oh, okay, I thought it was like a... Okay. Alright, I don't care. Oh, okay. Maybe I do care. Okay. That's not the way to do it. Okay. Now I know where not to go. Alright, so I'm just gonna go do something else. I'm actually just gonna go call for the extraction here. We're gonna go to the other side mission. It's kind of fun though. Gotta explode something. Not ever gonna complain about exploding something. That was kind of fun. Let me see. Yeah, okay, Cora can wait. Let's do journal. Let's do priority ops. A trail of hope. Alright, let's go to here, and then maybe we'll try to do some... We'll go back to the Nexus, check some things out. Maybe. We'll see. I have been playing this game for a long time today. Holiday. They call it after this one. We'll see.
I'm picking up something.
Back it out. Yeah, Trail of Hope. These are gorgeous too. Like this is like, I know you can skip it, but like it's kind of really cool. So.
We're on a collision course with unknown objects.
Make corrections. Sam, are you on this?
Collision is imminent.
I'll stop now!
pet ships. A dozen. No, more.
They've got us pinned against the Scourge.
They are scanning us, Pathfinder.
We'll scan them back.
You scan me, I'm gonna scan you. Uh-huh.
Where is the one who activated the remnant? Their DNA signature is there. Answer me.
You're the one in my way. Who are you?
They've lost navigation.
We're being steered into their ship.
Just tell me what you want.
I won't explain what you can't understand.
Ryder, I have almost regained control of the ship. I need a few more seconds.
You can't take a ship full of people just because you feel like it. Who do you think you are?
Enough! Your defiance is naive and reckless. This day marks the beginning of your greatness.
Sam,
I have plotted a potential course through the Scourge.
do it. Report.
Enemy destroyed. Damage to aft sensors.
Scourge got it?
Yes.
Get us out of here.
It will be tight.
Callow? Yes!
Nice work, kid.
Yeah, but who the hell was that guy?
Ryder, we've got trouble down here. You need to find us a port now.
Great. Where'd we end up anyway?
Sensors are damaged, but I think we're at the vault's coordinates.
You think? Gil, give it what you can. We're setting down.
We're being contacted.
We have to land. Open a comm.
Tov Jagalesto. Tov Jagalesto.
Listen, sorry to just show up like this, but I swear, we're the galactic good guys.
Efanola. Fahan and Gasadregara. Efanola. They're forcing us to land.
Then we land. Yes. Look at that. It's beautiful. We need in that vault.
Please, you're not really going out there on your own.
We can't afford a repeat of last time. I'm the Pathfinder. First contact is on me.
Most important thing ever. No pressure.
If this goes badly, if I get eaten alive, even if it's hilarious, please destroy the vids. Need me to take my shoes off?
I'm Paran Shai, Governor of Aya. We are the Angara.
Hello. I'm a Pathfinder with the Initiative.
Yes, you crossed dark space. I've heard of your journey. Joel, I have this in hand.
Ephra saw this ship come in and sent me to find out what's going on.
She's a human from another galaxy. A pathfinder.
Aya is hidden, protected. What do you want?
I apologize. Landing here the way we did, without warning, on fire, was not the plan.
That's good to know, because if it was, that would be a very bad plan. I'll inform Ephra. He'll be waiting for you in his office at the Resistance headquarters. I'll meet you there.
I will accompany you through our city. Your crew will stay on your ship. Follow me. Follow closely. Do not try to explore the city or interact with anyone. Ephra's guards will use.
They're not going to
force
explain
if
how they just
necessary.
speak English all of a sudden.
Understood. Is it okay to ask you questions?
I suppose.
If you're the governor, why do I need to see this Ephra?
He's leader of the Resistance.
What's that?
They fight the Ket and protect us.
Okay. That. I like to shoot the cat too, so I'm fine with that. Very, very slow walks.
I
It's times
detect
like this.
unusual levels of electrostatic energy in the Angara.
This isn't safe. It belongs in a containment cell.
Let Governor Shy handle this.
You don't know what.
Keep moving.
Okay, okay. Am I that intimidating?
You're an outsider who invaded our home. We know nothing about you.
I'm not here to cause
Except
trouble.
for how to speak my friggin' language.
Keep moving.
How do you know nothing about me? We're talking.
How did it find us?
She, not it. And stop staring.
What does it want?
None of the local flora register in my data files. We've encountered.
Put that away.
It's just a scanner.
Put it away now.
Your city is beautiful.
Thank you. You're the first outsider to see it.
I'm honored. What happens if Ephra doesn't like me?
He won't. But you need to earn his trust.
He's responsible for everyone's safety. I know what that's like.
You're a leader.
Trying to be.
This is the Resistance.
Yep.
They're
All
bullies,
doors work.
But this situation is now your fault. Don't get kicked out, Moran, not because of them.
But you're telling me to be weak.
No. I'm telling you to be strong through your cunning and heart. Okay? Hey.
It really is the best one in the Resistance.
I know.
Our experience with the Ket makes us naturally distrustful of all aliens.
We've had our own run-ins with the cat.
Then you really do understand. When the Archon came to Helios, he demolished our sovereign state. Took what he wanted, as if we were nothing. Now, the Ket mercilessly abduct Angara. Often, we never see our people again. Come this way. Ephra is waiting.
Wait, the cat kidnap you? Steal your people?
And the Resistance fights them every day. With everything we can.
Is it attrition? What are they after?
You should save your questions for Ephra.
Kadara be damned. I won't lose Vold. Ephra, this is one of the aliens from the Milky Way. A pathfinder.
From the Milky Way.
It's an aggressive move coming to Aya.
My people from the Milky Way were bold enough to come to Andromeda. I need to be at least that bold to save them.
So, Pathfinder, never mind how you even found us. Why are you here?
On a hostile planet we call Eos, I explored an ancient structure, a vault, and brought it back online. It stabilized that planet's environment.
Remnant. Recent intelligence supports that claim.
If I'm right, there's a vault on Aya that's different. I need to look inside.
You're right. There's a vault out there, but it was shut years ago and the entrance hidden. We can't help you.
The Moshai could. She's our most revered scientist and elder. She knows this vault.
But now the Ket have her, and our rescue attempts failed. She's lost to us. And you.
Let me show you what I can do. I won't take one step without your approval.
You have no idea what you're dealing with. The Angara learned years ago the perils of messing with vaults. So did the Ket, for that matter. We're done here.
Ephra, I feel... Ephra, what this alien says is extraordinary. The Moshai would want us to be brave and not let this chance pass.
Joel, you talk too much.
Let me assess this, alien. I'll be your eyes. I know you can spare me.
He saw that crop top and he was like, yeah, let me stick around this girl. Let me stick around.
Be prepared to strike first.
I'm Jal Amaderav. I'll be your envoy through Angaran space.
Thank you for trusting me.
I don't. But I can always kill you in your sleep.
Good to know.
Can you though? Can you? I don't know if you can.
I've organized my analysis of Aya. Shall I relay it to the Nexus?
Definitely.
No, I will.
You really think Ryder, ship's fixed up and ready to fly.
I'm sure of it.
Don't kill yourself bringing her home.
No promises.
I'm here.
I'm just saying, as far as first contact goes, at least that went better than the last one.
Only slightly.
Yeah, what happened? I wanted to look around.
And now we have another mouth to feed, whatever he eats.
Did the translators not work?
They work.
Come on, everyone. Can we just all please try to just listen up?
Begging. Interesting strategy.
Ryder, we followed our best lead here, and now we don't even have that.
Jal has offered to do what he can to help us access the vault on Aya.
How do we do that when we're leaving the planet it's on?
That's a fair point. Jal?
Seriously?
Settle down. Ryder's right. There's an Angara right here. Let's hear from the new guy.
One day, about 80 years ago, the Archon and the Ket arrived in Helios, and the horror began.
They declared war?
Nothing so easy to define or fight.
The Ket kidnap Angara. Their people disappear without a trace. What if they were us?
Sure, I'll fight Ket all day long, but that's no plan.
I agree. We need to get into that vault, Ryder. Surprisingly, I'm with PB. Our own mission has to take priority.
We have a plan. Kind of. Pretty solid. Jal?
The resistance is stretched thin. I was tasked with traveling to two of our worlds at our briefing this morning. And you'll accompany me.
Because?
Because then, Ephra will see you as trustworthy. You want that.
Jaws told me about these two worlds, Havarl and Vold.
Before the Scourge disaster, Vold was a thriving planet of billions. A shining center of technology and life.
And now?
It's the center of our ground war against the Ket. Our resistance base is fighting Ket Command for control of the planet.
What about the other?
Aval is the birthplace of the Angara. It's started to degrade, to become wild and dangerous. We suspect Remnant.
Now we're talking.
We've recently lost contact with our scientists.
Still don't get how any of this helps us.
I do. Help us, or rather help me, and I'll vouch for you, right? Because Jal wants inside Aya's vault too.
Pathfinder, it's your call.
Don't know yet. Just be ready to go at a moment's notice. Got it?
You bet.
Jal, give Callow the nav points for both planets. Let's do this.
Pathfinder, you have pending vid calls.
Pending vid.
Hello again, Ryder. Taking an interest in my strike teams.
What are they?
Assault and extraction squads. When we need the best, I have Apex, combat experts who've signed up to defend us. Since you have a front row view of the cluster, I can give you authority to dispatch them.
I'll deploy your people carefully, Kandros.
Appreciate that, Ryder. But trust me, Apex can handle themselves. Authorization complete. Good luck. Kandros out.
How'd you resist all that tasty fruit on Aya, huh?
Check your helmet before you put it on. This scratch? He was sleeping in mine.
What do you make of the Angara, Doc?
Still compiling my first impressions. But even their body language is so emotional. I can't wait for my first session with Jarl.
Try not to scare him away, huh?
Aya has so much biodiversity. And the waterfalls.
Just like Sam's been compiling our star charts. The other pilots on the Nexus will have plenty of new trails to follow.
You can drop the charts off the next time we're there.
Funny. A few months ago, that station was like a war zone. Flying was my only way to escape the chaos. Now it's become a haven, just as it was meant to be.
Every good space station needs a big lake, maybe some fountains.
Indeed. Even non-amphibians need a little water. Regardless, the worst threat to the whole initiative is still that monstrosity.
You mean the Scourge?
I still see it crippling the Nexus in my memories. I had to train other pilots in hazardous flight techniques just to look for food and water. It's a cage that eats good ships and good people. Helios won't be home so long as it's a threat.
It's a huge space anomaly. It's not going away in anyone's lifetime.
If we could somehow neutralize it, or if our ships had defenses against it. Still, that's what we do, isn't it? Find a way where there is none. Just see the Nexus for proof of that.
I saw pictures of the vault. Astounding how big it is. And how much of it did
Well, thank you.
see? What if it's way bigger?
Oh, trust me,
What's all that space
it's not.
for?
It's definitely not.
Wild remnant parties? What else would you use it for?
Well, that's a thought. You don't really think they... Oh, joking. I see. Good one.
What do you know about the Scourge?
We established that it's artificial. Someone put it there. Or they did something that caused its creation. We don't know why. That's still a mystery.
What do you know about the Remnant's terraforming network?
From what I can tell, the vault is designed to adjust almost everything about a planet. Climate, pH of the soil, atmosphere composition. There's even evidence that it can propagate life. If we can figure out how to control the vaults, we could turn these worlds into perfect habitats.
I take it you work closely with the Nexus science team?
I tried to keep in contact with them. We discuss anything and everything we discover out here. After all, many brains are better than one, and Dr. Aridana is worth 2 or 3 at least. I work best when I have other people to bounce ideas off of.
I'm still fuzzy about how we managed to see Andromeda all the way from home.
It confused me too. I mean, the light lag would have made any data 2 million years out of date. So I asked Dr. Aridana, and she told me, well, it wasn't her tech that did it. It was the Geths.
You're kidding. Those killer robots we had in the Milky Way?
Those exact ones. The Initiative obtained data from an array in deep space, a Geth construct. According to Aridana, the Geth rebuilt a mass relay and turned the approach corridor into an FTL sensor.
FTL sensor. So a faster-than-light telescope? They could survey Andromeda as it was?
Not exactly, but it cut down the lag by enough. We don't know why the Geth were interested in observing beyond the galaxy, though. Maybe we'll never know.
Did my dad know about this? Why didn't he tell me?
It's possible he didn't know. The Geth are isolationist and hostile. Using the info, even obtaining it in the first place, probably crossed a lot of boundaries.
When did you start believing in a god?
My parents were both scientists. My home was ruled by rationality. So when I became a teenager, let's just say that while other kids found Batarian music, I found God.
But your work as a scientist
convinced me even more, especially when I got into molecular biology, physics. The patterns I kept seeing over and over again, they were like an artist's watermarks. God, to me, is an artist, an inventor, not someone checking to see if I brush my teeth.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna see. I'm gonna kind of mess around with the ship, and then I think I'll probably call it for tonight, and then we'll pick back up, obviously, with everything. Maybe tomorrow afternoon, if not tomorrow afternoon, Tuesday. Probably tomorrow afternoon. Throughout the stream, throughout the week, this is pretty much what I'll be doing. But yeah, so let's just keep looking at this first. We'll close later. I see Liam. When you got a minute, got an idea I want to run by you. Okay, sure. Need some help with something. Don't fully understand, so I'll explain it. She'll brief you. Okay, sure. Okay, sure. Interested. Writer attaches my current thesis. 500 pages. You're the boss Pathfinder. I thought I ought to clarify. I said something about back channels doing what I have to do, being on the Nexus during the bad times. A lot of us got used to a lot of ugly things because survival just that pretty. But in the end, I'm here to help. If there's anything you don't like, do it. Something like that. Proud to be here. Hey Pathfinder, just didn't get on our team. No place I'd rather be. Cool, cool, cool. Peevy the peeved. Your doctor is one of the nosiest. Sorry, oh shit. Actually, the nosy sorry I've ever met, and that's saying a lot. He needs to take it down 4 or 5 notches, or I won't be long for this show, which would be bad, I think. Oh, never mind. Reminder, thanks for talking. Feel better now. Don't think I feel fixed yet. Remember, take time for yourself too. Okay. For a PS, our plants are coming along soon. Are learning about botany. Interesting times. Word is you have a successful mission on EOS. Well done. I want to come back to talk about it on camera. Rimtech. PB. Thanks to the remnant storage box and the useful, all I need is one particular piece of rim tech to complete my project. Have a chance to find it. Okay. So let's go chat some more. I don't think PB is in here, is she? No, she's not. Okay. Stay on top for now. Out with Lexi.
So we have a stowaway.
You mean PB?
She's decided to set up in one of the escape pods. You don't need a psychologist to tell you that one's got commitment issues.
How do you think the crew is holding up?
I'm happy to share what I can without violating patient confidentiality. Anyone in particular? I sort them in their files and my brain by species.
How do you think the human crew members are handling things?
There's a lot of them.
How's Cora doing?
She's processing. Your father was her mentor. She expected to follow in his footsteps, but he gave the role of Pathfinder to you. Just because she trusts his judgment doesn't mean she's not confused. Or hurt.
Gil?
Gil likes to use humor as a defensive technique.
Yep.
He'd rather
Been
bury
there.
himself in
Been
the
there.
Nomad than tackle emotions head on.
Been there.
Suvi okay?
Suvi's strong sense of faith keeps her grounded. I'm not spiritual, but there's a beauty in how her mind rationalizes religion and science.
How's Liam?
A handful. Every time I patch him up, he breaks something new. Liam's we can't lose attitude is commendable, but I worry how he'll react when something does go wrong.
I'd like to check in on the non-human crew.
Ask away.
Is Drac good?
That old bastard's always good. I've never met anyone who can be so stubborn and so appreciative. Could you look out for him, Ryder?
Don't worry, Lexi. I'll keep an eye on him.
Thank you. And maybe don't mention I asked?
How's our Solarian?
He's quite the gossip. Tight-lipped about himself, though.
Tell me about Vetra.
Vetra's used to having someone depend on her. I think that's why she's so resourceful and likes providing for other people. That being said, I think she could use a little me time.
Is PB alright?
She's avoiding me. Probably thinks I'll poke her with a needle if she gets too close.
To be fair, you're always giving me shots.
Not in the hallway.
Is Jal doing okay?
He's adjusting. The rest of us have at least some understanding of each other's cultures. But to Jal, we're all outsiders. It's a lot to take in. I'd say he's doing pretty well.
Thanks for the insight. I need to talk to you about something private.
Of course. That's what I'm here for.
When Dad died, he blocked off parts of Sam's memory, things he didn't want me to see.
Or he thought you weren't ready for.
Maybe. I found this trigger. It unlocked a memory fragment of Dad on the Citadel. From when the Alliance rejected his ideas about AI, and he found out Mom's illness was terminal.
Why do you think your father chose this specific memory?
It was where his journey to Andromeda really began.
Those events started your family down a new path.
Yeah. Thanks, Lexi. Feels good to talk about this. How long have you and Harry been friends?
I remember when he didn't complain about arthritis. We met at a medical convention on the Citadel. He was moderating a panel on neurosurgery in low-gravity environments. His name card was crooked, but he was so damn confident, I knew we'd be friends.
How did you get into medicine?
My mum was a dancer on Omega. Dad was a bouncer. I'd patch him up after busy nights. Discovered I had steady hands. They put every credit they earned into my education.
Are they here in Helios?
No. Both died in a turf war. Made leaving the Milky Way behind easier.
So how did an Asari doctor end up on the human Ark?
Specialist in alien anatomy, remember? That includes humans. Also, Harry insisted. Maybe he always intended to switch jobs.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
One hell of a trip this is turning out to be. Hostiles, ruined worlds, no home in sight. Everyone's getting toasty. There was a 2-hour argument yesterday and no one even knew how it started.
That's not good.
Luckily, I have the perfect way for people to unwind. Movie night.
Taking a breather for a good movie? I could get behind that.
Best part is, it doesn't need to be good. Still get mileage out of the bad ones. It's worth it to jumpstart everyone's pioneer spirit and all that. The Tempest database is pretty dry. Could you download a movie library from Nexus Ops to see what I've got to work with?
5 time.
Thanks. Everyone will appreciate it.
So, Joel,
So,
we haven't had a chance to talk alone. You comfortable in here?
I took it. It feels strange to stay with the others. They are... you are... aliens.
And you're alien to us, so there. We have something in common.
We can look at it as a place to start.
Got it.
Perhaps then, if we're all aliens, it's about what kind of alien we are.
You had no idea about us, but you signed up to help us anyway.
Perhaps it had nothing to do with you.
Care to elaborate?
I do not.
How do you know Moshae Sefa?
She's our greatest mind on the Remnant. I was her student.
You studied the Remnant too?
A little. I was terrible. I quit. Or she threw me out. One of those. We're still very close.
So, is that your rifle?
It is now. It's Ket. With my own modifications. I like to tinker, to get my hands on something and take it apart.
That's a skill I know we can use. But I have one request. Please don't take apart my ship.
You're right. I signed up. Volunteered for this. It's exciting. There's something unique about you. Uneasy, raw, but somehow profound.
Face value? That sounds like a compliment. A nice one.
It is. Angara feel deeply. We have more trouble hiding our emotions than showing them. I should get back to my work.
When we have downtime, I'd love to watch you work.
Sure. I could show everyone.
No. Just us. So we can get to know each other better, or just share a hobby.
Oh, of course.
Good. Good.
Report from the Nexus. Population's growing as people wake up. Lots of hopefuls waiting for a home.
Bradley will have all the help he can take.
They'll be starting crops soon. Can't tell if they have enough water or too much. I grew up on a little cargo freighter. Only saw gardens in vids, but I always loved them. I daydreamed about planting a big rose garden when we got here and still imagine it sometimes. Roses in Helios.
It'd be good to bring something beautiful across galaxies.
Everyone in the initiative has their something beautiful. I didn't for a while. After
She's
left
got
the Asari
roses, and
command,
Liam has a
well,
couch.
I didn't leave. My mentor, Nasira, said I should go. Why? The initiative would suit you better, was all she said. Being a huntress suited me fine, but she insisted.
That was very cold of her.
Wow, you fight side by side, then she gives you the brush off?
It hurt. One big kick out of the nest. Still, that's familiar. When your biotics are honed into Huntress-grade weapons, people can be weird about it. The initiative seemed better. Just didn't see how I'd fit into their brave new galaxy. I never fit anywhere before. Then I met some jerk named Ryder. Talked about traveling to Andromeda like he was teaching you how to see it.
He gave you a dream to work toward. He was good at that.
Who doesn't want to belong? Especially somewhere like the Initiative. So I gave the Initiative my all. Kept thinking of the niche I wanted. My rose garden. I thought I knew what I was going to be.
This is about not taking over as Pathfinder?
Didn't think it would still sting. Nasira, your father, even my parents. They leave, I'm left without answers. Nowhere to stand.
I get that. We've all had a lot of disappointments lately.
You're doing well. For having no training, being your second isn't so bad. And if that remnant tech pays off, maybe someday I'll have roses too.
Okay, okay. Guys, I know I'm not talking a lot. I feel like there's been a lot of dialogue, especially recently. And I know well, I know hopefully you're here to see me a little bit. I think you're mostly here to see what the players of, the characters and stuff in the game have to say. We'll try not to talk over too many scenes. I want to let everything, just kind of play out. But, let me know what you guys think. Can hear more of me, less of me. You just want to, mute me. That would be a little dining area, kitchenette. Cool. Found the shitter. Oh, and there's Drac.
Ryder, you meet Spender yet? Colonial Affairs, the ass in Assistant Director. Got no idea why Addison keeps him around. Spender lied to the Krogan during the uprising, and he's headed out for cash ever since. He's up to something. I just can't prove it. We should pay him a visit on the Nexus.
What's it like to have Kesh as a granddaughter?
Kesh is my Rushan, child of my blood. Raised her myself. Damn proud of her too. She did good. Even with me for a granddad.
I love the Krogan, man.
She's honest. Definitely blunt.
She had to take after me in some ways, I guess.
Did Lexi brief you on Sam and squad connectivity yet?
Yeah. You want to hook that thing up to my comms, sure, but that's where it stops. Putting an AI in your head, giving it access to everything like that, it's begging for trouble.
Why do you say that?
I've seen what bots can do when they turn on their creators. Been in some of those fights. There's a reason that kind of research was outlawed.
Yeah, my peacekeeping career went up in smoke when news of what my dad was researching got out.
No shit. Ruined the Ryder name, I'll bet.
Almost. I'm not thrilled about it myself, but it is what it is.
Just make sure it can't unshackle itself. There'll be hell to pay if that happens.
That's not what I actually meant.
I'd like to know more about you.
Fire away.
So, about all this combat experience you have, I'd love some details.
Ha! The list will be shorter if you ask me what experience I don't have. I've been doing this for a long time now. Centuries. Shit, well over 1,000 years. Don't even know how I'm still alive, to be honest.
Skill?
You need luck to be a merc. Skill, sure, but a whole lot of luck. And a really hard head.
Tell me more about the Krogan colony.
My clan's there. We also got some scouts looking for any unclaimed territory to grab up. Got a decent setup going. Self-sustainable, the works. Even some farming.
Farming? Krogan farm?
Food's food. Just because we can eat anything doesn't mean we gotta settle for scraps. I'm pretty fond of Corcrow roots myself. Takes a while to chew through those.
How did you and Vetra meet?
Huh, that's right. Your father brought you into the project pretty late, didn't he? Must have been a pretty steep learning curve since they thawed you out.
You could say that.
You make do with what you get. Anyway, I met Vetra back when we were building the Nexus. She swiped supplies I was trying to get for cash right under my nose. I tried to intimidate her into turning them over to me, and let me tell you, that Turian takes shit from no one.
She really has a way of getting things done.
She sure does. But here's the best part. She waited until I saw her again in Kesh's office, no less, to tell me she'd been working for Kesh all along. They're both still laughing at me over that.
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a piejack scratch its butt?
Anything about the Ket? Or combat in general?
Well, common Ket are pretty straightforward. Hit them hard enough, they die like anything else.
Why did the Krogan leave the Nexus?
The Nexus got us Krogan to stop the mutiny. In return, we were supposed to get a say in station business. Spender, Addison's assistant, lied about the deal, and Tan came down hard. Too hard. So we left. Kesh is alone on that station now.
You think someone might try to hurt Kesh?
Ah, more like she airlocks Spender. Or he tries to stab her in the back, and then she airlocks him. Tan wouldn't listen to me when I told him Spender had a part in the mutiny. I had no proof.
So what's my part in this?
Things need to get sorted out, and my clan needs to get back on station, without Spender messing things up. Way I see it, you're probably the best one for that job.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Hey, one last thing.
Yeah?
Is everyone a kid to you?
Ha, when you get to be my age, yeah, pretty much.
Terraforming, Atmo processors, gravity wells, life-destroying murder bubbles. We really had no idea what Helios was about, did we?
If we knew what it was all about, it wouldn't be an adventure. It would just be moving, and everyone hates moving. Just the packing alone. Bleh.
Point taken. I'm just saying. I really hope you have a plan, Ryder.
The plan's the same. We find a home. Whatever that takes.
Keep that drive. Makes me believe we can make it. I mean, we have to make it. The alternative is not even worth thinking about.
You talked about your back channels. What did you mean?
We brought a lot from home. Some of it marked initiative, some of it in personal caches. Most things you want, someone's got. You just have to figure out who, and what they're willing to take in exchange.
It can't be that simple.
Oh, but it is. Most things are simple once you know the trick to them.
How did you hear of the Andromeda Initiative?
Short answer, Cash. She was looking for some experimental ship mods, and I knew how to track them down. I thought it was a one-time deal, but she came back. Once, twice. Eventually, I figured out something was going on. Something big with creds behind it. I asked and she told me about the initiative. New galaxy, new home. Couldn't pass that up.
You were on the Nexus when the revolt happened?
When you promise people golden worlds and all they get are wastelands and a death cloud, they riot. Some wanted to go home, some demanded answers, and a couple just wanted to stir shit up.
And you?
Some days I wondered if the exiles had a point. Maybe we were conned into coming here. But why would the initiative go to all this trouble just to screw us over? Thing about conning people, you always know something they don't, and that's why the con works. And if I'm going to pick a side, I'm picking the liars.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Actually, I don't in this game because you're everywhere. Med bay. That was kitchen. Phoebe. Oh, map. Petra. Sam. Cargo. Oh, there's you.
Bridges 4, engine rooms aft, medbay starboard. Smart stuff up front, powers in back.
Oh yeah.
You again. Want to hear more about my childhood log cabin?
You mentioned you came to Andromeda with someone.
Nothing gets by you. Guess that's why you're the Pathfinder. Just a friend. Now she's not even that. It's better to venture into the unknown without restraints or entanglements, don't you think?
I don't know. Don't friends and loved ones make all the effort worthwhile?
I've always been self-motivated. Don't need much more than curiosity to drive me forward.
What was it like for you on the Nexus?
Well, I wasn't supposed to be woken up yet. That ex-friend I mentioned, my accomplice, she finagled my early thaw. So I kinda lived off the grid. Snuck around, bullshitted my way onto excursions off station. After I found my first remnant ruin, I started, borrowing shuttles. After that, I didn't spend much time on the Nexus. I even missed most of the revolt.
What does someone have to do to get you to flirt with them?
Not much at all. But I get a little extra jolt when I'm matched wink for wink. So just be yourself and the flirts will flow.
You really won't tell me what you're working on?
That's right. Next question.
What drew you to the Remnant?
Are you kidding? It's evidence of a sophisticated species no one knows anything about. It doesn't get more intriguing than that. There's so much to discover. I want to be the first to figure them out. And the tech, it's on a different scale. If we can appropriate it, who knows what advances we'll make.
Oh, the game's great actually so far. I played through it a long time ago at launch.
How do you like the team?
Interesting bunch. I get a good feeling from
Give it another go with some
not
mods.
Your typical military-minded
Of course.
Liam seems a lively
So
one.
Nexus mods,
Expect
a lot of
he'll
those.
surprise me. Drek is, well, old. Wonder if he can still learn new tricks. And Jal. That book hasn't even been written yet, has it? Exciting.
What about...
Gil smacks of complication. Might take some unraveling. Callow and Suvi seem busy.
What is
Hope
that?
they
La
aren't
la
all
la
work,
la.
work. Who's left?
Well,
Appreciate that, Tyler.
Oh, right. Cora. What's her deal? Is she as prim and proper as she comes across?
She's exactly what she should be. Capable, reliable. She's a valuable part of my team.
Sure. That comes across too.
There's also Lexi, our doctor. She's an Asari.
Oh, I'll get around to her. All in all, seems like a decent bunch.
You're off the hook, PB.
All
Good
right.
luck with your project.
Thanks. Don't be a stranger.
Alright, well I was doing the... I think that's pretty much the majority of everybody on the ship to talk to. I guess we did talk to Gil. We can do that.
Ah, there you are. Gotcha.
Do I need to get Lexi to do a psych review?
Maybe. People have been telling me I'm crazy my whole life. Just dealing with some scourge issues.
Yeah,
That
the
Archon
combat
fella
seems
tried to
pretty
warn
cool.
you not to
Like I said, I
joyride into it,
do
but you
have some
just
mods
learned,
going. I've got the
It was an act first, think later move. I respect it.
like advanced mobility mod going.
More like I
And there's
resemble
a couple level balancing and power balancing mods
You
going.
play poker?
Come again?
Poker. Card game with bluffing, betting. It's an age-old measuring stick of a person's character, fortitude, guts. Used to think maybe it was my calling. Turns out I'm just good at it. Never lost, heads up. We should play sometime.
Willing to put your streak on the line?
Huh. I'll risk it. Next time we port up and you're in the mood, I'm always in the mood.
Okay, guys, I think I'm going to call it right there for this one. And we will start back again with part 7 very, very soon. As always, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. And also, you can follow me live on twitch.tv/GhostyTech and @GhostyTech on Twitter. Both of those zeros with the O. Same as up in the corner there. All right. Thanks, guys. Till next time. Peace.